Going on, family? I'm at it again, if you're wondering. I'm at it again. So I'm out here just getting my chill on just for a minute, because I'm trying something out that I think I'll let it go tomorrow, but I'm giving everybody a sneak peek. So hey, what we got? What's going on? I am Janet Alexis. How y'all doing on this nice Friday? I think it's Friday. Hey, Fifi. Hey, Elizabeth. Hey, Peacock Homestead. Butterfly Effect. What's going on, everybody? It's good to see you. I couldn't even go get my light. What's going on? Happy Friday, Guava. How y'all doing? Oh, wait till you see this. Hi, I think that was Izina. Hey, everybody. Hands in the dirt in the house. Dana, Curtis, Trey, Carly, Nancy, Desperado, Dancy Game Nerd. Mom, what's up, little sister? Phyllis, Peacock Homestead, Cassandra South Fulton Garden, Peaches Rodriguez. Love that name, Peaches Rodriguez. Felicia Cruz, Debbie Thomas, Kenyetta's Journey, J.L. Jordan, Izina, that's what I saw. Rio's Family Garden, Brenda Childs. How y'all doing tonight? I don't want nothing. I don't want nothing at all. I'm just out here trying to warm up, and that bad boy working too, boy. Uh-oh, let me see. Okay. I'm just trying to get my warmth on. How y'all doing tonight? Good to see everybody in here. I've been checking out some cool videos. What's up, KY? What's going on, man? JL Jordan, waiting for the tent video. We were super enjoying the stove. It was, oh, I got something for you. Ooh, I got something for you. Debbie Thomas, hey, Led, has your email changed? No, it hasn't. I have a question on the elderberry and angel trumpet cuttings I received. Okay, just send it to me. Eco Neighbor, what's going on, man? What's going on? I'm doing about like you right by now. I'm trying to get warmed up. I just cut my heater on. Let me see here. What we got? I will. Just hold on a minute. I got something that you might. Here's a question. Let me see. How you doing? I can't pronounce that. Hey, Grammy midwife, how you doing today? I said, Led, I hear some upper cold weather is coming this way next week. Stay prepped, everyone. Hey, yes. This is why we do this. Hands in the dirt. Shouting out Cassandra Fulton Garden, Renaissance Grandma in the house. I didn't see Renaissance Grandma. Okay. I was watching Renaissance Grandma the other day. I was watching Shirley's OG. I've been watching everybody. Game Nerd Mom said, I got a storm starting right now. Well, I can feel it down here. Hey, spooning with sunshine. I'm trying not to go to running off at the mouth because I do want to read. Later, I watch a video and see that everybody been asking me good questions. Y'all know I'm excitable. I'm like a chihuahua. How you doing, Carpenter? Self-reliance. Farmer Marshall in the house. Say, I have 3 tents, but you have me thinking about getting one of those pop-up types. The pop-ups are great. The pop-ups are great. Eco Neighbor said, it's been cold in the RV. Man, I'm out in this tent right now, and it's cold. I got my, but it's heating up real fast. Now, I want y'all to see something, okay? I want y'all to see something. A minute ago, it was 46 degrees in this tent. Now, this is the inside. This is closest to me. Yeah, this is closest to me. And that's all the way across the room. I just need y'all to understand that, okay? This is right here next to me because I'm sitting right by my heater. This is all the way 20 feet across the room. I just want y'all to hear this. And I'm outside. I just want you to keep track. From 46 degrees, remember, don't start here. Start at 46 degrees. I just cut that heater on. Just. How y'all doing tonight? Happy Friday. Jerry say, what you do? Ooh, ooh. Okay, Eco Neighbor say, I need that buddy heater, I need that buddy heater to last longer. I'm going to get the conversion kit for the propane tank. Yes. You know what I did, bro? I even bought another 1 gallon tank, and it's sitting right here in front of me. I bought another 1 gallon tank because if I want to run forever, I'll bring my big tank out. But them 1 gallons, man, they knocking it out the park right there. So I got my 1 gallon hooked up outside. I got my, let me just show you. It's easier just to show you. I got my big buddy Flex down there with the stove on him. He flexing on me right now, warming the whole place up. So I want to show y'all something though. I just want to show you. I got to release this video tomorrow, but have you ever been in a situation that you really didn't want to do something or you really didn't like something and you end up finding out you in love with it like a girl, you know, you ain't think you interested in her till you got a chance to sit down and talk to her. And not only do you like her, but you end up falling in love with her. That's kind of where I'm at right now with a situation I'm in. Not a girl, mind you, but a situation. I thought I wasn't really gonna care about something, but it's unbelievable. Hey, Susan, so you camping out again? I'm not camping out all night tonight, but I did want to let you guys in on something. See, I remember when I was a kid, the 60s, we had the Sears canvas cabin tent. That tent lasted 40 years, but boy, is it heavy. Oh my God, Samuel. Samuel, you blowing my spot up, bruh. You blowing my spot up, man. Listen. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Please watch this video tomorrow that I put out. Okay, how you doing, Mary Grow with me? How you doing? Watch this video I put out tomorrow, and you will see. Jerry Hicks says, "Hey, Led, will you please tell my husband, and please tell me how to pronounce your name, because I see it's not Jerry, correct? Jeray, I think. Just please correct me. I hate butchering people's names. Say, hey, Led, would you please tell my husband we can't take his banana plant with us when we move into the RV. Tell him go and take it. I'm on his side. Take it with you. Put it in there. So when you move in the RV, take the banana and one of them mango trees with you. Game Nerd Mom, Game Nerd Mom said, felt like that about firearms used to be like, nah, not for me. Went to the range, nah, I'm in love. Boom. You just never know. You just never know. Okay, I'm not going to say any names right now. Let me see. So I was thinking about you worrying. I had to finish reading. I was about to say, hey now, worrying you have been silent too long. You know I got life too. I know I do a lot of videos, but sometimes I need to come back and chill. He acting a fool now. That's okay. That's all right. It's a good thing though. He could be at the club. My sister, look, he could be at the club. He could be out drinking and smoking and not coming in on time, you know, coming in 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, smelling like another lady's perfume. See what I'm saying? Go and let that man bring that banana on the RV. That let him bring it. It could be way worse. It's a lot of ladies out there. I promise you, that wish they only problem was their husband want to bring their banana plant on the RV. They wish they had your problem. So guava to that, okay? There's a lot of ladies out there right here in this room wish all they had a problem with their man was he fussing and fighting because he want to bring his banana plants on the RV. Trust and believe. Half of them don't know where their man is even at. He said he was going out to purchase a banana plant. He ain't been back in 3 days. So you doing all right, sis. You doing all right. And tell that man, I said, guava, good man, good man. He got the right bad habit. So, we in here tonight. I know good and well, man, because some of the problems we have in relationships, and I hear some people's problem, and I know that's not a serious problem, I know, but honestly, man, it could be so much worse. It could be so much worse. Theo said, I'm here to solve the problem, Mr. Farmer. That's all right. That's what's up. Darlene says, Led, I got a question. Can you tell me what the difference in biochar and activated char? Just wondering. That's a long, drawn out answer. I've already did a whole video on that. And trust me, it's not that serious. It's not that serious. Either one is fine. One is, let me put it to you like this. I was out there burning that wood the other day. If I ground that up and ate it, it'll have some of the same effects. And that's the basis of it. Okay, do me a favor and research that, because it's, we'll be here all night talking about that one. Let me see where we at. Nancy says, I have 2 buddy heaters I bought after we were without power for 4 days last year at the same time. Weather is in the high 20s and 30s here in North Michigan. Ooh, I don't miss it. Let me see. Says live again from his tent. Nice, man. I just bought 1 Tigris tent. Can't wait until I open it up. Let me tell y'all something. If you buying these tents, I got brought the wrong. How you doing, Elizabeth? This is what I want y'all to know. Please test your equipment. Please test your equipment right now. Question, what's your take on kerosene heaters? It depends on what you're using it for. I have 2 of them, but I don't like using kerosene. I don't like the smell of it. And it gets all in your clothes. You walk down the street smelling like a refinery. I don't like it. And they're super dangerous. But, I mean, I just don't like them. If you need it, go for it. How you doing, Lisa Williams? Hey, Rucker Homestead. Hands in the Dirt say a lot of my hunting friends use the buddy heaters hunting out of the blinds. Yeah, that'll heat that blind up so fast you'll have to cut that off. Let me see. Test charge all above. Yes. K-Sale, I got some of the cheapest tents and I improvised them to my comfort. And can we talk about some on the cheapest tents? I heard somebody the other day say Walmart tents are garbage. I'm gonna elaborate on that. Eco Neighbor says, please test and don't be caught trying to figure it out when at the wrong time. How you doing, Dave? Let me tell you something. It's what you make of it. And it depends on what you're doing with it. If you only camp once a year or something like that, ain't nothing wrong with a Walmart tent. If you seal it properly, with the silicone spray. There's nothing wrong with a Walmart tent. I was using Walmart tents most of my life, well, half of my life. Thank you for sharing and doing this. It's scary for the animals' respect. I don't understand what you. Thank you for sharing and doing. Led. It's scary for the animals. I don't understand what you're saying. I thank you. I think I don't understand what you meant. There's nothing wrong with a Walmart tent. I've never had a problem with back before Walmart. Before Walmart came to Ohio, we used to buy them from Myers, Fred Myers, and we used to buy them from Kmart. There's nothing wrong with them tents. They all about the same. They all made by the same person. Coleman damn near make all of them. Okay, nothing wrong with them. Rucker Homestead, I bought a Walmart tent 8 years ago. Use it on a regular and still going strong. Thank you for that, Rucker Homestead. I'm gonna tell you something about that. You also got to remember, how do you take care of it when you're done? Do you just throw it in the garage, ball it all up, throw it in the garage, or leave it out all day, all night? It's how you take care of it, like anything else. Pensilo. Okay, so I'm saying thank you doing the camping. Oh, okay, thank you. I knew I was reading that kind of wrong. Thank you so much. It was something about some animals and stuff. It kind of threw me off a little bit. Eco Neighbor says, Ozark Trails make some good affordable gear. They do. I've used them for years. I still got about, oh my God, I got about 4 of them, 3 or 4 of them. There's nothing wrong with them. A regular gun guide, man, guava. Man, I've been sending people over there because I keep getting a whole bunch of what kind of things should I buy? But like, go talk to my man, talk to a professional. You need to talk to a professional on that. My man, regular gun guy in the house. Ebony Bushcraft says, I've been camping for years, mostly in the forest. I've had a dozen different tents, many of them from Walmart. And you know something? I'm going to be honest with you on something else. You could get it from Walmart. For instance, that Gazelle tent I got, you don't think that's going to leak? Anytime, regular RGG, anytime, man. You don't think that's going to leak? I don't care how much money you pay for a tent. And please do your research. I don't care if it's canvas. I don't care if it's made out of the stuff they build the space shuttle out of. Man, it's going to leak. It's going to leak. If you're trying to purchase a tent, let's say the word with me, tent, a regular tent that you can buy. Sunday Backyard Farmer in the house, what's going on, man? If you're trying to buy a regular tent that you can buy from any old where, Dick's Sporting Goods and stuff like that, you're buying a commercial, not a commercial, you're buying a regular tent for, what's the, I keep wanting to say pedestrian. Civilians. You buying a mass-produced tent for civilians. If you want to buy a real tent and they leak too, you need to go get something that's military grade, surplus grade, thick, double and triple and quadruple stitched canvas that's sealed with some kind of polyurethane threading. And then you're talking about paying $7,000 and $8,000 for a tent. If you're, let's be realistic. If you're camping and you do this all the time, if you're camping and this is part of your lifestyle, you make money from doing it. Okay, spending that $8,000 and $9,000, that's a great investment. Now, if you just a novice and you do it every blue moon, ain't nothing wrong with a Walmart tent. It just depends on what you're doing. Say Desperado 8,000 for a tent. Do your research. Those are the real ones where them. Listen, like I said, if you think $8,000 for a tent is bad, that's because you don't do nothing that you need to be in no $8,000 tent for. Those are for my hunters that they live and breathe hunting. They hunt all day. Here you go, right here. I got two brands on my dome right now. One is by Kodiak. Those tents can run all the way up to the most I've seen one cost was like $3,000 or $4,000 from Kodiak. Then you got one by a company called White Duck. White Duck is another one with that thick, high grade canvas, military grade stuff. And I saw one there for about $3,000 or $4,000. If you buying a White Duck or a Kodiak style canvas tent, military grade tent, and all you doing is going fishing for the weekend once and twice a year, you must got plenty of money in your pocket. You ain't got nothing better to do with it. What are your thoughts on dehydrators worth the money? Rebecca, you must don't know I got about 2 or 3 of them. I think every household should have a dehydrator, period. Before you even start canning, you need a White Duck. I mean, not a White Duck. You need a dehydrator. They're cheap, they're reasonable, and even the cheap ones work very well. Somebody said White Duck tents are mansions. Dwayne, yes they are. I'm here tonight trying to prove that you don't have to spend $5,000 on the White Duck. I'm trying to prove that right now. Hands in the Dirt say I slept many weeks in a military tent. They are heavy duty, but they will leak too. You definitely don't want to be hauling them around unless you are going to be stationary. Man, thank you. Thank you. And I got a reason why I know you telling the truth. Number one, I know you are. You military. Number two, I have one. And it's so heavy that I had to bring it out here on a dolly. I have never in my life had anything like this in my life. I've been in one. I've never owned one until now. I've been doing research after research because this is part of our lifestyle. And I said it's time for me to step my game up a little bit. So, I don't know if you know what 20 feet by 13 and a half feet by 10 feet. I don't know if you know how big an area that is. So you can use your air fryer as a dehydrator. Okay. Say White Duck is great, but niche product. I don't understand what you mean. Ebony Bushcraft, what do you mean by a niche product? Oh, you mean you better be ready. That's what you do all the time. Correct. Now, Hands in the Dirt said the same thing. Damn it. Okay, got him. Hands in the Dirt said the same thing. Yeah, you better be stationary with something like that. That's not something you just crank out and put back up the next day and leave. Would some good heavy duty tarps work? Will also probably be a lot lighter. And I asked, yes, I have that in my bug out bag, which I forgot in the house. Yes, I got 2 or 3 tarps in my bug out bag. That'll work fine. And again, it depends on what you're doing. Now, if you're going to be somewhere for a while, you might want to do some research on a good tent. Dancy says a yurt. Dancy, can I tell you something? Dancy, I'm in a yurt. Well, let me back up. Because people get all sticky about that word. There's a yurt, and then there's a bell tent. Which came first, the chicken or the egg, right? So I'm in one right now, and I'm in love. Even Lady Leah came out here for a minute. She was in a meeting, and she actually came out here And oh my God, I don't want to get too excited because I got so much to show y'all. Say, Rebecca Williams said, I would love a yurt. Say, I store my camping equipment under the bed, less chance of getting mold, mildew. Make sure everything is dry before you roll it up. Hey, right, make sure everything is dry before you roll it up. I love yurt. Any ideas? I'm in one right now, and I'm going to tell you about it. I'm not going to say the name of it yet. I can't. I really want to. That's why I'm actually live. I really want to tell you, but I can't. Get one after we build this second dome. Say, I've learned so much from your videos. Thank you. K Sale said, I have the plastic tablecloths in one of my prep bags to make a homemade poncho. That's very good. What's illegal, KY? Uh-oh. Say no windows or low windows vents. Yes, I got, oh my God. Can I show y'all what's going on? I'm excited, so I'm sorry. I'm excited. And, oh, remember the temperature. Remember the temperature was 46. Then I showed y'all again, it was 40, it was 53 and 50. Now it's 59 and 55. So it's 55 degrees, 20 something feet away from me. And it's 59 degrees right here. I'm warming up. Can find useful cheap yurts? I'm in one and I can't wait to tell you, but I can't tell you right now. I'm in a cheap, listen to me, family. I don't like saying the word cheap, not in this situation. I'm in an affordable, big family size yurt or bell tent for a fraction of the price of a white duck. Yes, inexpensive. Inexpensive. Thick military grade canvas, 10-foot ceilings, 13 and a half feet across, 20 feet, because that's what I do. You say, why are you teasing me? Because that's what I do. 20 feet long. Y'all ready for this? Rio's Family Garden said that's why we need, especially for my disabled young man. Okay. I'm going to say this, y'all. I love my pop-up tent. I do. Don't get that twisted. I love my pop-up tent. If you can, don't get a tent that you have to crawl into if you plan on staying in it for several days. Oh my goodness, said in this season, said we have 7 kids, we need it. Oh, well, let's get it on. Let's get it on. This is my first time doing this, so I'm excited. Okay, this is raw and right out the gate. So, hold on. Guava, not Timber Ridge. Not Timber Ridge. All I can say is I can't tell you until tomorrow. I'm going to release the video tomorrow. I can't tell you. I legally can't tell you right now. But tomorrow, let me make sure ain't none of the names around either. Okay. All right, here we go. I'm so happy. I'm so happy that I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I'm going to say this. If you got a big old giant family and you do a lot of camping, and if you don't do a lot of camping, you should be. Come on. I know everybody like, would you shut up, lady? Come on. Come on. All right. I'm going to sit here first, and then we're going to do a tour. I can literally get up and walk and do a tour. So right now, I'm going to sit back. Look how much room is behind me. I'm just going to say. This how much room was behind me. Okay, here we go. Y'all ready for this? Okay, let me try to shine a lighter. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Oh yeah. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Ooh. Yeah, sexual chocolate. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Amen. Amen. Ta-ta. Let me tell you something. This is the biggest tent I've ever owned. This is the biggest tent I've ever owned. I do a lot of camping. Me and Lady Led, before I even met Lady Led, I was camping. When I met Lady Led, we camped like it was the end of the world. And now this is canvas. This is all thick grade campus. How many people did it take to set it up? It depend on, you know, if you want to be funny, like, you know, I'm one man, but how many men am I size worth? I'm the only one did it. I came out here, I called my son was at work. I called my daughter at work. My baby boy is at school. Lady Led is in a meeting. I said, I gotta get this set up. I need this set up, so I'm gonna at least try to start working on it. And maybe when one of the kids get done, you know, I could pay one of my sons or my daughter to come over here help me put it up. I ain't never even, I pulled it out the box. I touched it, pulled it out the box. You gonna see the video, pulled it out the box. The instructions is beautiful. Didn't even need them. You don't even need the instructions. Pulled out the instructions, looked at them like,
I don't understand. I never even pulled out the box. I touched it, pulled out.
what the hell? Pulled it out the box. You don't even need no instructions. So I'm like, look, I'm gonna go ahead and knock this out. I'm at least gonna give it a shot. I'll be damned if I didn't have this up and about. Now, mind you, I don't know what the hell I'm doing with this one. I ain't never seen nothing like this before. I ain't never dealt with nothing like this before. It took me every bit of maybe 45 minutes with me not knowing what the hell I'm doing, fumbling around, running back in the house, talking on the phone, coming back outside, going to get something to drink, take a dump. 45 minutes. 45 minutes. If the next time I do this, I could have this whole tent up and strung in less than 30 minutes. By myself. By myself. The only poles, look, let me show you. The only poles is this one, that A-frame over that door. That's a door down there. The A-frame over this door right here. And the A-frame over this door right here. It's all connected. It's all connected. You don't have to find like A go to B, B go to C. None of that. It's all connected. So it's on a like piano wire, bungee cord. Boop, boop it. So you don't do nothing. Matter of fact, if you throw it, it'll connect itself. If you throw it or drop it, it'll connect itself. So I literally put up, all you gotta do is sit there, lay it out on the ground, put the stakes in the ground. I'm telling you now so you remember. Put the stakes in the ground around the whole tent. Once you do that, you're done. Once you stake the ground, stake around the tent, you're done. Once you stake around the tent, you just put these poles up and just poke them up, poke them up, poke them up. You are done. Now to make it tight, you just pulling the string and just knocking a little stake down. But the main, you can live in this without doing that, is done. Oh my God. Listen to me, family. Look, I ain't shaved. Look at my mustache coming over my lip like I'm 900 years old. I just woke up, you know, I washed my grapes, and I was like, man, I'm just gonna get out here and get at it. Get out here and get at it right now. So I've been in here playing around all day, giggling like a schoolgirl, and I was like, man, I want to go live so bad. I want to show, but I can't. So I can't say the name. I can't say the price. I can't give the code. I can't do none of that until tomorrow. But when you see it, I'm going to say this. If I would have knew that this even existed, I would have bought this out of my pocket years ago. I'm going to say that. I'm going to say that. Because I'm surprised Lady Laird ain't out here. Uh-oh. 60 degrees, 56, 20 feet across the room. Now, here's the other thing. Okay? It's 42 degrees on the outside of this tent. It's 42 degrees. Matter of fact, I ought to take that and put it outside so you know I ain't joking. Hey, whole new perspective. How you doing? I'm about to turn this camera around so y'all can actually see the space back here. Now, mind you, I got a solar power generator hooked up. Let me stop playing here. I got a solar power generator hooked up. This is my van powers. I'll tell you more about that later. I got my set power refrigerator freezer. I showed y'all that already with the double doors. Let's take a tour. Y'all want to take a tour? Whole new perspective in the house, my sister. Come on. I'm so comfortable and warm. Oh my God, I can stand up. This the best part. I got my party lights on. They on a little solar panel. This, now look, I'm 5'9" and some change. Look, I gotta take my coat off. Shit. I gotta unzip my coat. I'm 5'9" and a half. And I don't know if you quite understand how tall that is. Look, I'm reaching as high as I can. I need y'all to understand something what's popping off right here. This is what I need you to see. Oh my God. This is everything. And matter of fact, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make it a little bit slicker for you. Put a little bit of oomph in it. Let me hold on a second. I got one for you. Hold on. Let me tell you, family, I'm so damn happy. I'm not gonna stay out here tonight because I still gotta get it ready. How many center poles? 2. So this will let you see a little better. Now I'm gonna put it all the way to the back of the room, to the very wall. I'm gonna put it to the wall. Okay. Just so you can see. Yeah, there you go. Woo. Can y'all see me? I did this in the video just so you can see. I'm gonna go side to side. Okay. And mind you, this is up high. That's not down low, because lower is even farther away. This is the room that us big folks need. If you tall, like Sunday Backyard Farmer, Eco Neighbor, this is what you're looking for. So, let me bring y'all over here real quick. I'm gonna show you something real quick. I can't light my stove right now. And this is what I was trying to tell somebody the other day. They was like, you need an oven. I said, I got one. I got one. It's on the RV. I'm gonna bring it out and I'm gonna cook some biscuits in this mamma jamma. I'm gonna cook some biscuits in that boy. I can't light my stove because that would have been running right now. The reason why, what's the material? This is all canvas. I'm gonna show you that in a minute. There's a tree right above this. So tomorrow I'm literally gonna take this whole thing down and turn it away from the tree. I'm gonna turn it away from the tree so I can light this stove up. Cause I'm gonna be cooking. Now everybody said, what's the material? That thick, hard canvas. 100% cotton. Look, you can see how thick it is right here, look. 100% double stitch cotton canvas all day. Don't even get me started right now. Don't even get me started. Because I'm telling you, I'm on one right now. I am definitely on one. And it's getting warmer in here by the minute. So that's excellent, because any questions so far? I got my pooper way over there. I ain't gotta have that right at my nose. Let me see. Man, this the best tin I've ever owned in my life. In my whole life. Now, I know it's gonna do good with the rain. I haven't sprayed it. I'm going to spray it. Y'all didn't even see my bed. I got a whole bed. I ain't sleeping on no ground no more. I got me a whole cot set up. What are you using for heat right now? Right now, I'm using my Buddy Heater Flex. I'm gonna put all this in the description box so you know. But right now, I'm just using my Buddy heater, and it got this place. It's getting toastier. Look, now look. I told you. It's at 61 and 56 is moving around. That heat ain't no joke. Now remember, it's 42 degrees outside this tent. So yes, now Ann says party tent. My daughter's birthday is tomorrow. We're gonna celebrate it Sunday. Are you taking it to camping? Hell yeah, in February. Peaches, I hate to say it like this, but hell yeah. I'm gonna tell you why. Because Lady Led hate cramped places. That's why she don't be liking being out here with me like that. Now me, I could sleep in a log if I could fit in one. I don't care. She ain't with it. She ain't with that. Canvas tents don't sweat with the heat on. That tent is fire cost. I can't tell you the cost, and I can't tell you the name until tomorrow. This is what I'm going to do, though. I'm going to try to release the video. Well, tomorrow is Saturday. I'm going to try to release the video before uh, like 2 o'clock. Just to get it out there. It ain't, you know, I ain't really getting it for the views. I just want to get this video out there because Desperado, $8,000? No. Not even close, bruh. Not even close. Not even close. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think I'm gonna get another one of these. This is what I'm gonna do on Sunday. How small does it pack? Okay, that's a good question. It packs into it got this huge bag, a huge canvas bag. How much does it weigh? I'm not gonna lie either on that. With the pole, I'm gonna show you this. Hold on. With the pack, if it's about 4 feet. Wait, I brought my tape measure with me just so I could show you. This table, it's about 3 to 4 feet long, and it's about 2 feet wide in a square. 2 feet by 2 feet, something like that, or 1 foot by 1 foot, but it's 4 foot long. And the weight, it weighs, yes, it comes in a box, comes in one box. It weighs about, it feels to me, it feels like 80 pounds. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's heavy as ish. There's a reason though. This is canvas. This ain't that stuff that other tents is made of. This is, how much does your you know, your blanket on your bed weigh, right? It got weight to it because it's cotton, it's real, it's down. This big giant thing is 100% cotton. Number one. Now let me show you why it's so heavy. Number two. Now I ain't gonna lie to you. I brought this over here on a dolly. Let's save the cost till tomorrow. I'm gonna give it to you. You guessing for nothing. These are 2-inch galvanized steel. Stainless steel poles. Poles. Everything is stainless steel. I'm gonna just show it to you up close. Nothing in here is skimpy. This ain't no little, you know how you buy one of those little greenhouses and they got them little poles about that big to click it all together? Nah. This is all stainless steel. The poles, once I took the poles out, what kind of lights are those hooked up? I don't know. I bought these years ago for camping. I don't even remember exactly where I got them from. I was out of town when I did it. So once I took the poles out of the bag, the tent was manageable. It's the poles that's so heavy. Hands in the Dirt says, yes, that thick canvas is heavy, but if you are going to be stationary, it's perfect. That's what I'm talking about. See, here's my thing. Is it practical for couple camping? Yeah. Yes, those are string lights, and they're dying down now because I've had them running way too long. It's a solar panel outside that I forgot to hook up, and it only got half of the day of power stored up, so it's gonna cut off soon. Are they solar lights or plugged into a generator? They're solar lights. Say that's a real tent. This is a real one. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And tomorrow I'm gonna let that video go so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. I want to tell you so bad. I almost didn't do this video because I'm ready to rat. I'm ready to squeal. Just bought an Energizer power station. Congratulations, Jones Truth. Say, I just came in a little bit ago. Is it round? Round-ish. It's oval. It's a oval. It's not a white duck tent, but white duck. It got the same zippers, everything, the thick grade zippers, the thick quality poles. Is not a white duck. But damn it, woo. Is the tent available in different sizes? Yes. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Say Coleman got a lot of designs for tents. Yes, they do. The tent comes with the hole already in there for stove. Yes, it got two. Let me take you over here. It got two stove jack holes that's already cut out, already ready to go. All I had to do was roll it back. I don't know if you can see that. All I had to do was roll it back and stick my tube up through there. Had to roll the flap up there, stick my tube through there, and it come with the hole is the 2.36 inch tube like most of these heaters come with, these stoves come. And if you got one bigger, you could actually cut it, to your size. But I'm so glad that I didn't have to do that. So you a bad man, Led. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. Said Desperado. That's what I wanted to know. Thanks. No problem. Cause listen, it got two of those. It got the stove jack at the top, and it got another stove jack out the back, right out the. Let me show you. It's better I show you than I keep on running my mouth. It got another stove jack right out the back. You see that? It's one out the top where the pipe is going. Then there's one right behind it. Same deal. You talk about awesome. They thought of everything. They thought of everything. Now, I'm going to tell you this. I found out once I started doing this, that none of this good stuff is described. When you buy it, all of these attributes are not described on the link. So when I was doing research on the link for this product, I'm like, I was not ready to do this. I actually did not want to do this. I didn't. I ain't gonna lie to you. But I was like, I gotta do this one. I gotta do this. Let me go ahead and get this over with. The more I touch it, the more I fumble with it. I'm like, ish. Oh my God. Oh. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 6 windows. 6 windows on the low. 1 in the back. 2 in the door there. 2 in the door here. Screen. Oh man, this mug. And this whole bottom, you do not have to have this floor attached. This whole floor, this is a big zipper. You can unzip this whole floor and just have it on the ground. You can have the ground exposed. And you can let this whole thing up and it just be a big like circus tent, like a canopy, where all of this is exposed to the outside. Man, this mug nasty, man. If I say so myself. Would it be super hot in the summer? That depends on if you gonna ventilate. Not with all these windows. And plus I live in the South, so it's hot no matter what you do. Was it hard to set up? How long did it take? It took me about 45 minutes to an hour by myself, and I didn't know what I was doing, including all the other crazy stuff I was in the middle of doing. Getting packages and running up there to see the doggone delivery man, everything else. Can you make it a greenhouse? I would not do that because that would just mold all this up. No, don't do that. How many people can you fit comfortably? Oh my God. I'm gonna say how many of me? I'm a big man. You talking about laying down sleep, right? Laying down sleep. Me. Shit. The real question is how many of these Coleman cots can I put up, right? So I'm gonna say I can get about 8 to 10 of those cots across this whole room on this side, and another 8 to 10 of them on this side, and still be able to walk up the middle. So, and that's comfortably. I'm looking at that size because that's about 2.5 to 3 feet wide. So I'm gonna say this mug got to sleep about, with no equipment inside. I'm gonna say you could sleep comfortably 20 people. If you running from the law, you could sleep about at least 50, 60. No, I'm joking. But you could fit sleep about 20 people in here comfortably. You could probably sleep 20 people in here and still have all the stuff I got in here right now. This table, a cot, generators, pooper, stove. You could probably sleep 20 people in here. Easy, and I'm not even making this up because it ain't doing me no good. I'm telling you, Sunday, would you say that you could fit a car in it? I'm going to say you could fit 2 cars in here. If you drove them in this way, I could fit 2 Chevy Tahoes in here and probably my Jeep Wrangler sideways. If you could fit them, you could probably fit 4 cars in here. If you had a chance to be able to drive them all from this side, you could fit 4 cars. Let me give you the measurements so you understand what I'm saying to you. It's 20 feet long, 13.5 feet wide, and 10 feet tall. So you pull out your tape measure, and you trust me, it's gonna blow your mind. Do that in your house. Thank you, Rio's Family Garden. Thank you, say keep up with this knowledge. We appreciate you, sir. We've learned so much. Thank you so much. Thank you for that. Say, Led, that's nuts. Let me tell you, when I was measuring, I was doing research for a couple of weeks, right? Because I knew this thing was coming. And I'm measuring in my kitchen. I'm like, that can't be right. Say my camera does it no justice. If I could, wait till you see the picture of it tomorrow. I couldn't put the picture of it on today. I'm Roses, I'm gonna let you know tomorrow. I'm gonna let you, any vents on top. Yes, there is 6 vents on the top. Yes, there is. Can you show us with your camera? I can't show you what? Can I show you what? That's a small travel trailer without the wheels. Yes, it is. Now remember, my RV is 34 feet. This is 20 feet. You shy 14 feet. This a big one. I ain't never owned one this big ever in my life. Never. I've been in one when I was in high school, when they was all giving us shots or whatever we had to go do, you know. No, I'm not giving a shot. When I was donating blood when I was in high school, and you go in this big old tent just like this. I mean, almost identical to this. You go in this tent out on the football field, and you know you give them a little bit of your blood. They give you some cookies. You go back to class. You get a chance to go home early. That I knew I could go home early. If you gonna let me go home early and I'm gonna get a good grade for giving blood, you can have this blood. I'm going to the house. It was in a tent just like this. They had cots just like that. They take your blood and give you a handful of cookies. They really only give you about a cookie or two. I took a handful of them boys. Give you about a handful of them cookies, and you know you free to go home if you want to. You know they got to check on you, make sure you good. So my brother-in-law had a military tent set up when I was little, and it was a good size. This is that. Rucker Homesteads, does it have a front and back entrance or all in the front? A front, I ain't gonna say a front and the back. This is just a window right here. That don't open. But watch this. That's a good question. Here's the main door, but it's like it's actually the side door. It got screen, thick zippers, double stitch zippers. Now, here's another door on the long way, the opposite of where I was sitting. Here's another door, thick double stitch zippers, screen, two windows, and the outer cover. So if I could, I would take you with me and show you exactly what it do, but I can't. Now, I want to show y'all something else. Everybody was worried about lead. That's going to burn the ground and this and that. And I kept telling you, I was just testing the thing out. This I'm going to have in the description box below. That's a fireproof cloth. And it literally unfolds. I just folded it double time. But it unfolds. And it's about 6 foot by 4 foot. So when you run in your stove and some embers will jump out, you ain't got to worry about it melting your floor or nothing like that. So that's pretty important. I'll show you. I'll put that in the description box so you know where to get that. That fireproof cloth, you can put stones under there because my plan is to put paving stones under it anyway. But that fireproof cloth, I need that under there. Did you have to use any spikes to tie down the outside? Yes. When you see the video, I literally do the video and show you everything I did. Yes, it comes with everything. You don't need nothing except for something maybe to pound the stakes down in. Yes, this I'm going to call my command center. Because I feel like while I'm in here, I feel like giving orders. You know what I'm saying? I feel like giving orders. I don't know. I guess it's because I'm in this size tent. And I feel like I'm in the military. Captain. Okay. Come in for your briefing. God dang. I don't know why my military voice is like that. General, we got a couple of bogies coming around the bend 30 degrees north, 50 degrees west. We need to handle that immediately, ASAP. We're going to send some of our best of the best, sir, out there, and we're going to handle this situation. God dang. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why my military voice is like that. I guess I've been watching too many movies, and every last one of them is like General, Captain, Major, Captain, General. God dang, we got 15 bogies coming down on. Like, what? Why you talk like that? You got too much intelligence. What are you doing? But they know because he the hothead. I say we shoot him down, sir. No, we gotta wait and see. I say we push the button on them some bitches. We gotta get them, sir. Get them before they get us. That's what I say. Every movie, the dude that sound like that is always the hothead. He ready to shoot missiles at stuff, ain't he? Sir, they're coming in hot. I say we burn them down, sir. Burn them all down. Give me 5 more minutes. I'm waiting to hear back from Rambo. He's gone, sir. He's dead. We got to do something now. God dang. Shit. you know the general always want to wait 5 minutes to make sure Rambo come out alive. He like, wait, we haven't heard from Rambo. God dang, screw Rambo. Kill that son bitch and the rest of them. Shit. Let's kill them before they kill us, sir. Shit. I'm out here having too much dang on fun. Shouldn't be this much fun for one man. Did you take theater in school? No. I wish I would have though. I wish I would have. Because I like turning into other people for a minute or two. Every blue moon. I don't make it a habit. You know, you get stuck. You can get stuck. Hands in the dirt say, they the main ones that want to fight nothing. It won't fight nothing. Amen. They the main ones. They just want to push the button. Give me that gun. I'll do it my goddamn self. And they the ones that end up getting knocked out in the end of the movie. But yeah, man. Look. Oh, we still at 61. It's holding. 61 and 56. It's 56 degrees across the whole room. So, we doing good, y'all. Shoot. Right, or blowing something up. Yes. Or blowing something up. Is it fire retardant? Yes. I don't think they make tents anymore. I think it's illegal to make tents that are not fire retardant anymore. I really do think that's a question to some of this stuff though, you got a point, KY. Some of this stuff you can get off of Amazon and those third-hand dealers, they might sell you something that could go up in flame, but for the most part, nah, I think that's illegal. Let me see, any questions? Hey, Callie Homestead with Pooh Bear, good to see you, little sister. Let me see. What state are you from? I'm in New Hampshire. Might move to Beaufort, South Carolina. I'm from Ohio, Toledo, Ohio. I ain't nowhere from you. Yes. So I'm from up there with you in the cold too. Come on down here. Come on down. Winter only lasts about a month or two. Come on down. And it ain't even winter. The winters here are like the spring up north. Where you are now, New Hampshire, Toledo, Ohio, Michigan, Chicago. The springs down here in Beaufort, Columbia, all of that, the winters are like northern spring. Wet, cool, but no more big coats, no more snow boots, no more heavy clothing, no more of that. Snow suits, thermal underwear, no more of that. But the way the weather been changing, I don't know how long that's gonna last. Game Nerd Mom, come on. You already know we done had this talk. Come on, get some. Does it make you feel safer from animals? No. No, it doesn't. Do you still camp? Yes. You must be new. Oh yeah. You must need to go watch all my camping videos from this 1 year alone. Can you put stove in the description box? I'm going to put everything in I would have done it earlier, Maryland, but I honest with you, I totally forgot. So soon as this video goes off, I'm going to put it in the description box below. We just in here messing around on a Friday. I ain't coming to here to do nothing but to show you. I'm going to have a family gathering in here. I'm going to have a real family gathering right in here. I'm going to bring my family in here and we're going to celebrate right in here. All of us. I cannot freaking wait. I can't wait. And I'm going to record. I don't know whether I'm going to go live or record it. So you will see how many people can fit in here comfortably and just be in here kicking it. That's what I want you to see. Now, would you live in it short term while building? Hell yeah. If you're talking about would I move this on my off-grid land while I'm building my cabin, let's just say it take me a year to build my cabin. Hell yeah, I would. Yes. Would I feel safe in it for a year? Hell yeah, I would. Yes, I would. Because until you touch this canvas, until you touch it to you, I'm looking at the camera, and to you it looks like look like swimming pool plastic, like the above ground pool plastic. Would Lady Lead do it is the question. I'm gonna tell you something about Lady Lead. I'm glad you asked that, I can. The only reason Lady Lead ain't been out here with me lately in this camping, she ain't no slouch. The reason she ain't been out here with me, she been super busy. We run other businesses outside of, remember, that's a whole nother ballgame. We run other businesses, and she runs her own business, and she has other things she's handling as well. She also handles my business. So for her to just be out here laid up under me because I'm all giggly like a little schoolboy because I want to try something new, she really don't always have time for that. She came out here today, and me and her discussed sitting here. This was her chair. Sitting here, she was like, so this is the one that's going with us in February to Cold Camp. Oh yeah. The new survival slumber party. This is I'm going to bring the gazelle, but this is gonna be the one. Ain't no getting up off the ground. I could put chairs in here and be comfortable and chill in here without being on the ground. I could stand straight up. I could pee standing up like a man. You know, I could pee standing up like a man instead of down on my knees like I'm begging, can I pee? I'm begging somebody, can I pee? You know what I'm saying? I want to pee standing up, man, till I can't no more. That camp, I want to stand up and pee. You know what? Ladies, guess what? This mug's so tall, it'll make you want to stand up and pee. This is a strong, tall mug. You hear me? One thing about camping that messes you up is all that crawling around like Smeagol, man. That crawling around like Smeagol stuff make you not want to go camping. Now, if you camping to survive, I get it. But if you're camping to practice and camping, you know what I'm saying, to get used to the outdoors, get used to raw elements, all that crawling around like a cockroach, nah, that will make you not want to do it no more. I promise you, if it's nothing else, it ain't the cold, it ain't the weather, it ain't the wind. What make you not want to do it no more is crawling around this mug like a rat in a trap. Everywhere you go, can you hand me my shoes? Can you hand me my socks? Oh wait, I gotta poop. Wait, I gotta pee. That will make you be like, that's enough. That's why I like the gazelle. I can stand up. This one, I could do a backflip if I still could. I could do a backflip in this mug and hit straight up. This is what I'm talking about. If you can help it, survival tents versus getting used to the element, out hunting, out real family camping, it's a difference. Survival tents, it might be a one-man tent. It is what it is. Hiking, one-man tent. It is what it is. You know, you do it once a year, you know, you crouch down like Schmeagol. It is what it is. The precious The presents is so pretty. It is what it is. But if you do this all the time like we do, all that crouching down, like crouching tiger, hidden dragon bull crap, you get that gets old real quick and make you not want to do it no more. So whole new perspective. This is the most excited I've seen you about a tent. Can't wait to see the video tomorrow. Oh, whole new perspective. Let me tell you something. I'm excited because I've never been in one of these at my leisure before in my life. And I promise you, the only reason, I really don't have a real reason to go in the house. Except I forgot some tissue paper. And it's fall, so so the leaves is a little crunchy, you know. I really, I got food in my refrigerator. I got water. I got food. I don't have tissue paper, but I got a couple of good socks on. I got some, I got some work gloves that'll do it in a rush. I'm ready, but I'm not ready. So I got a camp stove, but I don't. Ooh, I was about to say I don't have nothing to cook on, but I do. I could cook. Here's the bottom line. This is what I'm going to do, and I'm not going to keep the video on that long, but I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to come out here, and I'm going to stay out here no matter what. I'm going to say this number. My wife told me don't say this number to people. She said, don't say that. Don't do it. You're going to have to do it if you say it. So I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to stay out here for no less than 3 days. I'm going to stay out here for 3 days no matter what. I'm going to wait till, I really want to wait till the holiday is over. I want to do it now, but I want people to actually see it. 3 days. This is my land. That everybody's wondering, where am I at right now? I'm on my land, in my yard, if you will. Jones Truth said, if you know it's going to hit the fan, survival and comfort, that works, and why not? Sounds good. Right. I want to stay out here for 3 days without going in the house. Listen to me close. If I travel anywhere, I am only going to be using solar, the fuel that I have, which is propane, and a can of gas, which is going to run my Honda generator. I'm going to run my solar generator. I'm going to use this van's power. I'm going to use the set power refrigerator. I'm going to use an e-bike that I haven't said yet, but I'm going to use only either a scooter to travel, walk, or an e-bike. So I'm going to do a whole 3-day on-grid, off-grid survival. I'm not going to go inside my house for at least 3 days. I'm going to pick one of the e-bikes. I already think I know which one I want to pick. Say, what you need a fridge for? What do you need a refrigerator for? I'm going to let you Google that one. But any coyotes, there's plenty of coyotes. There was coyote tracks outside my tent the night that I spent the night out there the other day, last week. My cameras were off, so I didn't record it. My cameras are on right now. But the coyotes actually came by my tent. I'm not worried about that. That's only one thing that I have for the Coyotes. That's close quarter combat is what that is. So I'm not worried about that. I'm going to I saw one that knocked over the water. I'm going to shift this whole tent so I can get my stove working. What do you do? I don't understand your question. I'm going to shift my whole tent so I can actually run my wood stove. I'm going to chop wood. Wife going to be lonely. Let me see. Frankie, I ain't seen you in a long time, man. Never fails. Never fails, dude. How you doing? Good to see you. Um, no. You say she gonna be lonely. You didn't hear me. That does not mean that I'm not gonna see my wife. That means I'm not going in the house for 3 days. So I'm gonna wash up. I'm gonna change clothes. I'm gonna do my business. Got to get that pretty kitty litter out here. So I'm going to do all of this out here. Now here's another thing, family. People keep wondering why I'm doing this. Number one is I finally figured out, man, maybe I need to start showing people this. I do this all the time for fun, right? For fun, like Scarface. You know, I camp for fun. I do this for fun. I do this for fun. So I kind of just want you to see how some people are really living every day. Now, mind you, this is glamorous compared to what they do. I just want to get it through your head and ask you the question. This is a question I'm going to ask you right now. Do you think you could do this? That's a question for you, not for me. Do you think you could stay outdoors without going in your house for 3 days? I'm asking you right now. Do you think you could stay outside for 3 days? 3 days, 3 nights. Do you think, this is a question for you, not me. Do you think you can, in a tent, outside, 3 days, 3 nights? Say yes or no. All right, Marlon. Shay Hines say, yes, I could. Peaches say, so that's what you're hearing. I don't understand what you're saying. Everybody's saying yes. Marmar said, but yes. I guess so if I had to. I can says. I'll say, oh, heck yeah, all right. Hicks, Miss Hicks. Let me see. Heck yes. Yes with my coffee. Darlene, yes with you all and lead. Yes, age 68. Thank you, Marlene. Thank you. So yes, I've done it, family. That's a whole new perspective. You know, you gotta occur. You already know you can. So thank you so much for showing people how to survive when the grid goes down. We all need to practice our preps. Yes, I can do it. I know you can. I think you do it for fun too. You another Scarface, ain't you? You camp out for fun. You do it. I do this and the camera don't be on. It's a huge homeless tent. Okay, got that. What was that? I feel like I'd have to make do with a tarp and stick and be back in the house in 5 minutes. Okay. I used to camp tents when I was a boy. When you were a boy. It's a different when you old. Listen, I'm about to be 50 years old. I'm telling you something. I used to literally build tents, build forts out of wood when I was a kid going fishing. We would go fishing. We ain't catching nothing. So once we ain't catching nothing, let's go build a fort that we're going to spend the night in. So we started making our shelters in the forest. Okay? Listen to me close. I was 10, 12, 13-ish. That's what I did. I'm 50. No, man. Your body is different now. You ain't gonna be chopping wood all day and all night, breaking stuff over your kneecap. Things hit different. So when we was kids, don't count. Don't count. Can you do it now? Because if something popped off right now, you're not 13 and 14 years old anymore. And you'll find out real quick how far you can run, how far you can walk, how much weight you can carry, how much water you need to drink. When you was 13, 14, 15, 16 years old, none of that was a question. Miss Ruby said, yes, I could if I had company. Miss Ruby, you might not have company. This ain't about fun. I'm asking, could you do it if something popped off? Why you think 67 is the end of my name? I'm gonna let you figure that out, okay? I'm gonna let you look at your name. Look at your name, and I'm gonna let you figure that one out on your own. Huh? I'm only reading what you put. Marmar said, right, it's a difference. I haven't been since Girl Scouts. I'm over 50, and when I went camping for the first time while grown, Lord, my body ached, toes cold. It hit different. It hit different. Listen, I used to be able to backflip. Shit, I was in my early 20s. I could backflip. Man, my back hurt without flipping. I can't even imagine how I used to do that. I think I would break both wrists, my back, my knees, my feet, ankles, might snap a couple toes. Ain't no damn way. That don't count. That don't count. You know, we need to keep practicing. This is one of those things you keep doing. As you get older, it's a lot of stuff I used to be able to do. You got to keep this practice up. We'll have to plan, prepare. Yes, yes. So it's the truth. We gotta keep it tight. You know, keep working on it. Say, yes, I could do it with or without a tent. That's good to hear, Robert. It's good to hear. In front of the home is too tempting. No, it's not. You know what? I'm gonna say this to you, Rich. Don't do it, Lev. I don't know what you're saying. The other day when I camped out last week, there was a thing last week where I could have just went in the house. I forgot a lot of stuff. Ill will, is there a tarp under the tent? No, there isn't. You know why? Because I was just testing this out. There is no tarp under it. Normally, I would put a tarp under it. Number one, I would need several tarps up under this big mug. But normally, flips. No, you ain't got to worry about that, bruh. Normally, I would have a tarp, but I thought I was just going to try it out. It's not supposed to be set up at all. I just got happy. I got excited about it, you know. So tomorrow, I'm going to take it all down. I'm literally I'm going to record it. I'm going to record me taking it down, scooting it over so I can use my stove. That way, we'll really understand how this all works and unfolds. Okay, and I'll release that video later. But tomorrow I'm gonna try to get the video going. And, you can do anything under the right circumstances. You believe in yourself. I'm a witness. Amen. Now, Angel, I was thinking of going. Okay, I'm going to say this. There's a reason why I'm doing this. Um, all right, prepare 357. So when my wife and I are traveling, we usually try and plan time camp the way our destination or way back instead of staying at a hotel. That's smart. Cindy's World said my granny ran Girl Scouts camping in the mountains when she couldn't walk good. She bought an RV and kept camping, teaching survival. There you go. Let me see. In a bug out situation, will you pick the hot tent or gazelle? Neither. In a bug out situation, if I'm driving, probably the gazelle because it's simple and it's light. But if no, this isn't something you just grab. This, you ain't taking this nowhere. Period. Now, say you've been evicted. Now, there's been a lot of evictions. Let's talk about it. There's been a lot of evictions. There's been a lot of people losing their jobs. There's been a lot of people being evicted from their homes, losing their homes, and evicted from their apartments. This, I will buy this to set somewhere permanently. Yes. Yes, Dr. Bozark. Yes, I am. I am. Angel Star, forgive my ignorance. What is a bug out situation? It just depends on your situation. What situation would drive you away from your home? Lights out situation, intruders, invasion situation. It could be many different things. Bug out does not necessarily mean that you are about to jump up and leave. It usually means something that got you out of your normal. You might just have to leave the house. Right. Thank you. Tornado, flood, fire. Bug out mean I need to go right now. Hurricane, tornado, flood. It could be anything. If the news tell you you have to go. I live in Columbia, South Carolina. We have evacuation and evacuation routes. Just like in coastal South Carolina, just like in Florida, they have evacuation routes. And when those news people tell you you got to get up and leave for like a hurricane, get up and leave. That means don't be sitting there packing your luggage. No, you need to have you need to be ready to go right now. Right now. So your bug out bag is something that's always packed, full of food, full of gear. You need to pick it up and get in your car and go. Keep your car on and your fuel full. Pick it up, get it up, go. Not know what I do with my, I could have swore I put this here a week ago. What is going to happen? We don't got no food. Ain't no time for that. I have a bug out trailer and I have a bug out bag for everybody in my family times 2. And then some. I'm going to do that tomorrow. I cannot pronounce your name. All of the stuff, the links are going to be after this video, but this 10 is going to be tomorrow. Bug out, I hate my... Okay. So, this is what we're practicing for. I do this I'm going to tell you why I've been doing this so much for the last 2 years. I've been doing it so much because you're seeing the same thing I'm seeing. I think you're seeing the same things that I'm seeing. I hope. Um, I'm not tripping. This is all the same stuff. Uh, Around 2 o'clock. And I got a feeling if you don't start getting yourself ready to go or ready to live outside of your comfort, like as in your home, you might be in some trouble. I got a feeling if you don't get yourself together and start thinking about stuff like this, I know people's thinking about partying. um, let me tell you something that I have experiencing right now when it comes to camping, right? Back in the day, I could get a camping spot, no problem. I could stay as long as I want, and it didn't cost me nothing. Whole new perspective, say I have the same feeling there, because it's not even really a feeling. It's the truth. We can see it. When I was a little younger, a few years back, just say about 10 years ago, you could find a camping spot anywhere. Anywhere, it wouldn't cost you nothing, about $10, $20 a night. There's a reason why all of the camping spots are booked all of the time, and they cost maybe $50 a night, like a hotel room. There's a reason for that. Things are going down that nobody's talking about. People are being put out of their homes. The banks are foreclosing on people's houses. People are getting put out because they raised the rent on them so they can push those people out. This is what's happening that I'm seeing, not I'm guessing, I'm seeing. And I can prove it. When you go to these camp spots, right? When you go to a state park or something like that to camp, this is what's happening. People live there. They live there. They either brought their camper, they brought their RV, or they brought their permanent tent. They live there. You think about it, do the math, okay? The longer you stay, the cheaper it is, like a hotel. So if you paying, just say $30 a night to stay at this campsite, that's fairly manageable, right? If you think about it. Here's the best part. You're not glued to any contract. So say, okay, I don't have the money to stay another week. Pack your stuff up, get back in your truck, go make some more money, come back to the state park, start all over again. And I'm gonna tell you how I know this. Over this last 2 years, I've spoken to several people. This is what they do. We went, I think this was last year before last. People got Thanksgiving decorations up, Halloween decorations up, Christmas decorations up. Every time me and Lady Let go, everything we do ain't on camera, okay? But we love camping too, but setting up all of this stuff like this just for a few nights or maybe even a week is a little bit pushing it, a little bit overboard. So we end up talking to a couple. They're not staying here for just a few nights. They live here. So they took all of their decorations from their previous home, and just to make it feel like home, They set those decorations up at their campsite. You know, the inflatable blow up turkeys and Christmas and all that stuff. They live there. So it make you think like, what the hell is going on? So all of these campsites are being taken not by avid campers like me to just come every blue moon. No. They're being taken over by people that got put out of their homes, can't afford extended stay hotels, can't afford to live in a nursing home. These people live here. So the price of the campsites went up. Now you really better you have to book a campsite damn near a year in advance. When we had our camp, survival camp good luck finding a spot. It's getting serious to the point, the reason why I keep doing this, because I'm like, look, if I ever have to be out here like this, I at least want to be ready. I at least want to be like, well, let's get it going. Because people keep thinking you lose your house because you spend too much money. People keep thinking you lose your house and your apartment because you're bad with your money, you're bad with your finances, or you did something wrong at your job to get fired. That's not how it is anymore. Now, you don't have to do anything wrong to get fired. Now, you don't have to miss rent to get put out of your apartment. Now, you don't have to not pay your mortgage to get put out of your home the way the banks and stuff is doing. People can't even get their money out of the bank. All I'm doing is hoping that people see me and have a little bit of hope and saying, well, if that guy can do it, I know I can do it. If he can stay out there for a couple days, I think I can stay out there pretty couple days. I'm in better shape than he is. You say not for 3 days, Texas hands in the dirt. I'm sorry to hear that. One day, I pray that you never, ever have to be forced to do it. That's the biggest thing. I pray that you don't have to be forced to be out there. So the reason why I do this, so you can at least see what it feels like. For any other reason, just to see what other people are going through. So you will understand. This is not simple. These people walking around the city with nowhere to go. This give you a little bit of feeling, because really, look, here's the crazy part. I can literally shut this heater off, cut these lights out, and go in the house. My house is nice and warm. I got a nice warm bed in there, food, water, drink. All I gotta do is hit a button, a light come on, turn a knob, water fall out. I could do that. Right now, I don't have to be in here freezing. And it's to a point where 50% of the population, yeah, I said 50% of the population don't have that luxury anymore. See, we go through life thinking, we're dancing through life thinking everybody got it good. If we're living good, we just for some reason think everybody else got it good too. No. More of the population are living below poverty standards than the other way around. I promise you that. I promise you that. Yes, it's in February. Listen to this. When I used to deliver mail, that's an eye opener, because you get a chance to drive around your whole city and see how people live. Every day I came home from work, I felt I felt lucky. I felt blessed. I felt like even when you think you're doing bad and you at the bottom of the pile, once you go see how other people do it and how other people get down, you gonna stop complaining so much. You gonna stop complaining. Cause there's a lot of people out here living dirtball bad, son. It's people out here that live dirtball bad. And you think you living bad? You don't got no idea. I'm talking about, you hear about some of these shootings and stuff on the news, and to us, you like, you killed them over $20. Man, that's crazy. You don't know that situation. Mind you, I don't condone nobody taking another life, but you don't know the situation. $20 to me and you is like, that's lunch money. $20 to them, living in them situations, is worse than we think. So when we just blow people off like, oh, you don't know, you ain't, that's our humanity. We've been fed out that silver spoon too long. You've been living too good too long. You staying in this damn tent like this, it'll humble you real quick. It'll humble you real quick. Because being cold, being hungry, having to actually work to do all the simplest things, like pooping in a bucket. You ain't just gonna poop in no bucket. You gotta either put some leaves, some kitty litter, something in there. You gotta make sure you dump it. You gotta make sure you get it away from the tent. You have to think. See, we don't do that anymore. Every step you take takes concentration. Just taking a dump, you have to think about, after you take a dump, where are you going to put it? Where's it going to go? After you cook something, you just don't order it through a window and hand out your credit card. You got to actually cut it, cook it, fry it up, or bake it, whatever, grill it, whatever you're going to do. Once you're done eating it, what are you going to do with your trash? After you're done eating your food, what are you going to do with the leftovers so other animals don't come and get you? Being out here makes you think. Y'all didn't see me in that tent the other night. What y'all don't know is in the middle of the night, I went out there and I told you I had a little plastic trash bag. It was raining. I went out there, dug a hole, and I buried that meat bag in the ground. Guess what? It was gone in the morning, but they didn't come in my tent and get it. You got everything you do when you out here, you gotta think. Whether you drinking water, you can't just guzzle, guzzle, guzzle. You gotta be looking like, how much water do I have? I can't just drink all my water because I don't know when I'm gonna get some more. How much solar power do I have? It's a cloudy day. It's a cloudy day. So if ain't no sun coming to charge my solar power generator up, I got to be careful with how much solar power I use. What's important, what's not important. Do I really need this fan? Do I really need this light? All of that stuff is important and makes you think, right? If it's super cold outside, I don't need no refrigerator. So cut that off. That'll save power. You gotta constantly think. Just heating up your food in a wood stove. How much wood do you have? Is it that important? You know, either cooking your food or heating your tent. Everything you do is a calculated step. And you won't know that until you do it. Hands in the dirt say, I left trash bags all over Iraq. I hope they didn't open one. I know what kind of trash bags you talk about too. I know what kind you talk about too. Yeah, I hope they don't open one either. But when you come out here and practice this and just Have fun with it. I keep telling people, have fun with it. And then get serious about it. Start out having fun. And then get serious. And be like, look at that wind. That wind is, you see the wind blowing? This mug holding good. Okay. We holding steady at 61 and 57. It's been 61 and 57 across the room for about an hour. So that's good to know. Now, the Buddy Flex heater is on low. So just so you know. Any questions before we go? We've been in here almost 2 hours. Cardboard layers. Any questions? Say, I need a recommendation for walkies that will work between two city streets so I can check on grandpa. That don't work. When you're in city limits, two-way radios don't work. You need to go get some real radios or ham radios. When you're in the city limits, two-way radios are trash. Two-way radios don't even work good on the highway unless you dead smack, you got a straight shot in front of somebody. What kind of jacket you got on? A warm one. Is that your hot tent? Yes, it is. Tia Sanders. Yes. So, how much paracord should you have in a bug out bag, 50 or 100 feet? Jones, I'm gonna say this. You pack as much paracord as you possibly can. There is really no limit to that. You pack as much paracord as you can fit in there. Hands in the dirt, ham radio all day. Bullish Nettie says, I'm trying out my Mr. Heater and fan tomorrow. Well, come on, because I'm gonna be out here. I think, should I start tomorrow? What's tomorrow? Saturday, Sunday, Monday. It's gonna be raining. I'm gonna be out here in the rain. So we really gonna see how this hold up. I gotta go get a tarp to fit under this. This thing is huge. It's huge. I don't know. I'm gonna have to get several tarps. Cindy's words say, you just saved me money. I have 2 rolls of 500 of paracord. Well, that's wonderful. Wonderful. 500 feet. Get as much as you can get. Said, ham radio recommendations. Depend on what you're looking for, how much money you want to spend. Are the dimensions going to be in the video? Yes, they are. Let me see. 3 or 4 tarps. I'm going to say about 4 tarps. What do you can't high layer? What do you do for camp security? It's on my hip. And my cameras, my blink cameras. Let me see. I went to 2 spots today. Extra tarp couldn't find any. Will be on a hunt. Does it cast out the coyotes and wildlife? I don't understand what your question is. So my daughter's birthday is tomorrow. She'll be 42. Happy birthday. Congratulations. Let me see. Thank you, I can. Thank you for that. Say it's in the name. Let me see. Whole new perspective. Yes, her birthday is tomorrow. Whole new perspective, my baby. Did you answer this already? What do you use for mosquitoes while you're camping? It depends. Smoke. I got a whole video. You'll see me smoking myself, literally. Trip wires. No, this ain't Rambo. You don't look. All of that stuff is nothing wrong with it, but what you need it for? All you need to know is don't come in here. You don't need to be setting up a whole bunch of perimeter trip wires. This ain't that type of situation. And it depends on what you're doing. I promise you this, my friend. If you just pay attention to what you're doing, where you putting your food and everything else, you don't need a whole bunch of trip wires. Now, if you in bear country and everything else like that, that's a whole nother ball game. But I, we ain't half the time. You'll make a trip wire and the animal can see it. They can see it at night. Uh, they can see at night. They can see things you can't see. So all of that, you'll be doing all that stuff for nothing. Now, if you trying to hide from people, make sure people, that's another ball game. I seen another question. You should. I got one. B Sykes. I got one. Yo, I got a question for y'all. Why does everybody keep thinking I got kicked out of my own house? Yo, that's lightweight disrespectful. I've seen that like 6 or 7 different times. Did I get kicked out of my house? Here, I just want to tune, because that's kind of lightweight, like getting on my nerve. This ain't no sitcom. This ain't no television show, okay, where I ain't Al Bundy and my wife ain't Peg. I don't get put out of my house. So that question is getting a little weird to me. Yeah, that's not funny, Beach Life. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's not funny. I keep hearing that. That's not funny. That's lightweight disrespectful. Did I get put out the house? I'm trying to teach. I'm trying to show people how to live. I'm in my yard, and I'm trying to show people how to be out here because there's so many people getting put out of their houses. And I know we chop it up. We have a little fun. It's all good. It's all good. We have a little fun from time to time. People take that seriously, and they saying it a little too often, and they ain't joking. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of be like, when people really are in danger, they don't know where to go. They don't know what to do. And they don't got nobody but politicians to listen to. All we get the chance to do is turn our TV on and listen to politicians tell us what to do. And there's some really good YouTube channels out here, just YouTube alone, telling everybody, man, batten down the hatches, get yourself together. I'm going to say this too on that same note. Do you think we're all whistling the same tune for views? Because I don't know if nobody's been paying attention. But I don't get views on these videos at all. Look at them. Compared to one of my other videos, I don't get no views on these camping and warning type videos. If I was going for the views, I want you to go and look at the numbers versus my gardening or any other thing. I don't get views on that. I'm to a point where I'm taking this more seriously. And I'm not talking about me just joking around. I'm talking about this whole situation. I'm taking it more seriously because, let me break it down. We've been in here for 2 hours. Let's go on ahead and say it. Let's go on ahead and talk about it. We're screwed. I don't know if you noticed what I've noticed. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. But this world has been turned upside down. Man, up is down, down is up, left is right, right is left, wrong is right, right is wrong. Everybody making up rules as they go. Have you noticed this, or is it just me? Is it me? I don't listen. This is true to life. I don't know how to talk to people anymore because I don't know what to call them. I don't know what to call you. I don't know how to address you. That's a better way to say it. I don't know how to address you. Everybody got their own little personal universe right here, and they got their own little set of rules right here and regulations right here. And if you cross it, you'll get canceled. I'm going to say this. I was in the store the other day. I don't even know if I should say it because this is how it start, but I'm going to go and say it. I'm in the store the other day, and I say, ma'am, you dropped something. Miss, you dropped something. And she turned around and said, what the fuck you talking to? Who you talking to? Oh, I said this. Oh, that's not yours. Hell yeah, it's mine. I was confused. So I'm like, so what's the problem? She didn't want to be addressed as a ma'am or a miss. So I just say, I don't know you. So I don't know what your situation is. But I wasn't even, you know what I'm saying? I was more, I'm going to tell you what it did for me. It made me sad because, damn, I'm sitting here trying to be nice. You just dropped your wallet. I could have left them issues on the ground. You know what I mean? I could have picked it up and went through it. And throwed it back down after I got everything I wanted out of it. But it was like, I didn't even mean nothing by it. I didn't mean no malice. I see what you are. Now, what you call yourself that's your damn business. There's no reason to be mad at me. You know what I mean? I get it. I get what's going on. It's none of my business or my concern. But I'm saying, listen to me close. There's a line that's been crossed of manners, of morals. You know what I'm saying? Now imagine, I didn't say nothing racial, sexual, nothing. I wasn't wrong. I was being kind. You dropped your freaking wallet. You know what I mean? I could have took them junks. I didn't. You turn around and flex on me? I just was just confused. That's what it was. I wasn't sad. I was confused. Like, how did me being nice end up with me making this face right here for the rest of the day? It's supposed to be the holiday season, whatever, if you celebrate it, whatever, and I'm all kind-hearted. I'm feeling good. Damn. This world is upside down. So I don't talk to people when I'm walking through the store no more and all that, because you don't know if you're going to tick off the wrong person for whatever damn reason, because you didn't address them as whatever the hell they woke up feeling like that day. You know? You know what? Every day I wake up, I feel like MF and Batman. Am I Batman? No. I ain't a billionaire. I ain't got superpowers. None of that. I ain't got no Batmobile. And I don't go through life bitching and complaining at people because I'm not Batman. Or you didn't call me Batman. You didn't say, hey, Batman, you lost your wallet. I'm Batman. If you don't see, my whole point is this. It ain't got nothing to do with nobody's sexual preference. What you do with your life ain't none of my damn business. I don't look at it no one way or the other. My job here on this earth is to be kind to all mankind. Did you hear what I said? I don't care what you do. That's between you and him. I don't care. My job is not to be here and constantly every day try to figure out who you are. I don't care. My job is not to try to figure who you are. I got a damn 17-year-old in the house. I can't figure out who the hell he is. And he live with me. From day to day, I don't know what today he a rapper, tomorrow he's a welder, today he's a mechanic, I don't know. So you think I'm gonna go out of my way each and every day and try to figure out who 100,000 people I walk past every day? No, that's not my job. That's your job to figure out who the hell you are. That's not up to me. That's between you and him. My only job here is to make sure I do what's right to all mankind, for all mankind. Be kind, be courteous, take care of my fellow man. I don't care about what color paint you want to put on your damn baby toenail. Ain't none of my damn business. I just know my job is to address you in a polite manner and make you feel respectable. Now, when you wake up that day and you feeling some type of way, that ain't none of my business. That's personal. We have lost the universal language of mankind, of humanity. We have lost the universal language. It's gone. Everybody got their own personal set of freaking rules. It's nothing wrong with that. But you also need a universal language to communicate. Once the communication barrier has been broken, we are lost as a species. We're no different than the freaking coyotes we talking about. Roaming the land, ripping up everybody's chickens. We're no different. Once our communication skills have failed us, we're lost. That's why I do this. I do this because this world is so lost. There are young, I ain't gonna say young, 20s, 30s. These new kids are in their 20s and their 30s. They don't know how to do shit. And I mean it. I ain't saying all of y'all, because some of y'all 20s and 30s gonna be like, I can't. I ain't talking about you, because you don't understand. You only one or two. You're rare. You're rare. These new 20 and 30-year-olds don't know how to do shit. When I say that, I'm not talking about on the computer. I'm talking about if you get a flat tire on your car and your cell phone is out of battery juice and you can't call AAA, what are you going to do? Some of these young kids ready to die because they're lost. I seen this video of this girl pouring water in the oil chamber in her car. Lost. The oil technician unscrewed the damn knob and water poured out. It's certain universal things that we need to all know as for humanity. Not that you have to specialize in certain things. You have to know this stuff. You know? My father wanted me to work in a grocery store. My father wanted me to work in a grocery store for a reason. I didn't understand it when I was a kid, but I understand it now. I had jobs working construction. I did all kind of jobs before I was a bagger, a grocery store bagger at Kroger. You know why my father wanted me to be a grocery store bagger? Because that's the last person that customer sees inside that store. And in my day, we had to walk each and every single customer out to their car, put the groceries in their trunk, close their trunk, wish them a good day. There was a reason for that, why he wanted me to do that job. Because you spend more time with that one person more than the cashier. You spend more time than the butcher, than the produce, than the janitor, than the manager. The bagger spends more time with that human being than anybody else in that store. From you standing there bagging their groceries and they're talking to you, telling you about their day or their problems or whatever. Don't put the damn bananas on my bread, no matter what. You spend more time talking to those people. You know what I found out as a 15-year-old kid? How to talk to each individual, how to read somebody's facial features, how to read people's body features, everything about them. Are they coming with an attitude? Are they coming? Are they mad? Are they happy? Do they feel like talking? Do they not? You learn humanity by bagging the damn groceries. You know when somebody don't feel like talking. You can hear the tone. You can see their facial features, the things they're doing with their face as the price go up for their groceries. Ugh. That means don't talk to him unless he talk to you. Is he fighting with his wife? They bickering back and forth about how much stuff he done spent. He shouldn't have spent this money. He pissed off at her because she don't need them bonbons and oh, you're getting fat. Do I speak to them? No. Stay out of it. I learned that as a 15-year-old child. I learned how to talk to people. When people want to be talked to, when they don't. And I'm reading society right now. We're screwed. Because you can't read people anymore. Everybody got their own little personal battles going on in their head. You can't just be kind to people. You can't be nice to them. You can't be respectful. Nothing. And then if you be too quiet, they look at you like, the hell's wrong with you? Why ain't you saying nothing? Why ain't you talking? Why you staring at me all stupid? I'm just trying to figure you out. I don't know if I should talk to you. You know, you stare at somebody now, what the hell are you looking at? Nothing. When I say that, I mean it. When I tell you, if you tell me what you looking at and I say nothing, I'm not saying that as because that's just what we usually say. I mean it with all my heart. I'm looking at absolutely nothing. If you ask me that in a tone you just asked me, you're nothing to me. Nothing. So I'll just let that booger sit right up in your nose since you got such an attitude. And I'll let 50 to 100 more people throughout your day stare at you, and you finally go to the bathroom and wash your hands and see this big ass Mount Plymouth Rock booger sitting in your nose. I was just being kind. I was about to tell you might need a napkin, brother. You might need a damn Kleenex, partner. Since you got so much attitude, you go out throughout your whole day with that Plymouth Rock sitting up in your nose. Guava. See? What you looking at? I could have said, man, you dropped your wallet, partner. No. What you looking at? Nothing. Nothing at all, sir. This world is backwards. And I'm doing this because I don't care what nobody say. I can't read people anymore, but I can read this environment. And in this environment, it's all bad. I remember when politicians used to lie, but you had to figure out they were lying. When I was younger, all the way up till now, I remember politicians lying, but you had to figure out they were lying. I remember as a child, politicians would get caught in sexual scandals, but that didn't never come out for another 20 or 30, 40 years, right? You find out about all these politicians sleeping with actresses and actors and stuff. You found that out 20 or 30 years later. You found out that they were experimenting on black folks. 50 years, 60 years later, you found out that the test that they was running on people was doing them some harm. You found that out 50, 60 years later. We're living in a climate right now. We're living in a world right now. The politicians don't try to cover up no lies. They tell you right there. It's daytime. No, it's not. It's nighttime. No, it's not. The sun is out. No, that's the moon. The politicians will have us looking in the sky like, is you sure? Because that sure look like the sun. No, that's the new moon. Yeah, we upgraded it. Now the moon looks like the sun. Okay, but the birds is out. Them is fake. The politicians don't care about lying no more. They tell you now, they even tell you, I hate you. I can't stand you. They don't cover it up no more. I didn't say that. And then tomorrow have a I'm sorry apology thing going on tomorrow. A press conference of apology. The things I said yesterday were deniably wrong. And I want to express my deepest sympathies and apologies to the people that I hurt. No, they don't do that no more. They will tell you, I hate that group of people. Now what, son? I hate you. I hate y'all. Y'all suck. I hate you. They don't lie no more. They tell you what they feel right now, how they feel. That's a world that's okay to you right now? Scandals? They're not. It's a scandal when you're not quite sure what's going on. Like it's murmurs and whispers and rumors. These ain't scandals. This is just truthful, factual, evil, wickedness. This is the world that we think is safe, and you shouldn't be preparing for whatever the hell happens next. That's why I do this. Because this whole experiment done went south. I don't know if y'all ever had lab in high school or something. But when the teacher or the instructor tell you, now put this chemical in this jar and it'll blow up. Red foam flash out all over onto the floor. This experiment done went bad. Nobody cares about their own salvation anymore. It's not about what you need to do to please God no more, to please the Father. It ain't about that no more to the rest of the world. Now it's about what can you do to please you, to make you feel good, to make you feel happy right now. What can you do for yourself to make you feel good? Nobody care about nothing else. Nothing. They just care about how they feel right now. What's happening good for them right now. Nobody give a damn. Thank you. Said it's called self-worship. There you go. It ain't the end times, Zena. It ain't the end times. I always say that, and I'm going to keep saying it forever. And everybody say, oh, but it's the prophecies. It's not the end times. It's not. We keep thinking it's the end times because America's going sour. It's not the end times. It's not. We gonna go through hell on earth before anything happen, and that ain't got there yet. Right now, this is just the tip of the iceberg. Just because America's starting to stink and get a little musty, now it's the end of times? No, it's not. It's not the end of times yet. The rest of the world been living in a big pool of shit for hundreds, if not thousands of years. But wasn't the end of times yet. Wasn't the end of times yet. Now that America's starting to get musty. Oh, Lord, oh, repent. It's over. It's not the end. We gonna go through sheer, utter, piping hot hell off up in this mug before anything go down like that. Disease, pestilence, torture. Look at the weather, the tornadoes, hurricanes, volcanoes. Oh, we gonna all taste that. We still living good, high off the hog. It's people still living good. No, it's not the end of time. Some of us want it to be the end of time because it's getting so bad. It's not. It's not. We gon' burn this mother down first. This gonna be burnt down first, right? Believe that. Everybody keeps saying, but the prophecies, the prophecies. What about the prophecies everywhere else? Why didn't it mean nothing when it was happening to them? It been happening to them for hundreds, if not thousands of years. Why didn't the prophecies happen? Our turn is next. Let me tell you something. You ever get on a roller coaster? You ever get on a roller coaster? You gung-ho while you walking through that line at your amusement park, zigzagging through that line until it's your turn to get on that damn roller coaster. Your heart go to thumping. The only thing you could think is, screw this, I'm going back. Oh, you a punk. I don't care. I'm going back. I'm good. I ain't got to prove nothing to nobody. See, When that roller coaster go down, you was fine until you heard them group of people. That roller coaster took off, jet fire, pew, and you heard all them people scream, ah! You look down that track like, no, I'm good. Or that swimming pool, you jump down that tube like this. You ready until you hear the little girl scream. You like, no, I'm good. That's where we are. We're not there yet. We ain't got a chance to scream and be tortured yet. See? It ain't time yet. We ain't Wakanda down the slide yet. But we getting so scary now we ready to turn back, say it's over. No, what the hell it ain't. It's people, you know, it's people in places like Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico. I got a good friend where his family is in Puerto Rico, and he had to go to Puerto Rico when they had that mess happen, that earthquake and stuff. Lost half his family. Why wasn't it to end then? Them people still living in a nightmare, and that's been like 4 or 5 years ago. It's certain people from Louisiana, from Katrina, still ain't got their lives back together. That's been, what, 15 years ago or better. Why ain't it the end for them? It's not. This place is going to burn to the ground first. Everybody want to speed up prophecy. It ain't your turn yet. It ain't your turn to get on the ride yet. You can't turn back now. You jump down that slide and come. You ain't gonna feel it till you jump down that sliding board until you get it where you got a wedgie where you can taste the fabric in your shorts. Your wedgie so strong going down that what kind of slide with the water. Your wedgie so strong it ain't over till you taste them swim trunks. You get out the pool, it ain't nothing but cheeks. You got on a thong. You had on swimming trunks that went down to the kneecap. Now you got on a thong. It ain't over till you hit that, son. No matter what you say. It ain't over. This ride ain't over. We just getting started, baby. I just, the confusion of the world is just so crazy to me. I hate talking about it because I always go down this pathway. Everything is a lie. Everything just seems like it's built to screw you. I don't even know why do it gotta be that way? You know, everything seems like it's built to screw you. You know what I mean? Like, why you gotta pay so much taxes like over and over and over again? If you really add it up, you don't make money. You just exchange goods for services, kinda. You don't make any money or wealth. The only wealthy people is the ones that literally had to do something bad to get in that position, or because you can only cheat the system for so long before they get you. You know what I mean? It's like everything is set up in place. Let me talk to you about this real quick. Now I get this call from this nurse, doctor's office. And all of this is tied into the same thing. I get this call from this doctor's office, right? This doctor's office said, yeah, Mr. Led, yeah, we calling you about an overdue bill, about $120 something, $120. We want to know when you can pay that. Never. What the hell are you talking about? My insurance covered that. Oh yeah, that's right. Your insurance did cover it. It covered XYZ amount of the bill. And now there's a balance of $120. Now, didn't we talk about that at the window? Cause see, I told you, huh? I told you at that damn window, if it's gonna cost more than this, man, turn me around so I can go back to the house and just go ahead and make one of these remedies I see off YouTube. I don't need that shit. You know what I'm saying? I know my back a little hurting and stuff like that, and a little eczema or something, man. You better talk to me before you talk about to me you need some more money than this. Oh no, this all you need. This is good. Okay, we good. So now, 6 months later, you talking about some I owe you $120 from that was the last. The insurance didn't cover $120. What the hell am I paying for then? Bullshit. Thank you, Jimmy Lee. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. So from the Bay, respect with respect to the top, lad, man. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I promise you, it's always a catch. They wonder why we sick. They wonder why we sick, why we ill. This system is set up. What the hell, man? Why do I owe you? Why do I owe you more money than anybody else in my life? Why do I owe this one doctor? You looked at me for 5 minutes. Now, come on now. Let's be solid with it, huh? I came in this little room. You stripped me down buck naked. You checked me out for about 5 minutes. You barely even touched me. You told me a couple things while you was on your cell phone telling your wife what you want for lunch. Now, all of a sudden, I owe you like $3,500. See, that don't sit well with me. Now, all of a sudden, I still owe you $120 after I done paid my insurance premiums and everything. Got the best of the best of the best, sir. And all of a sudden, I still owe you $120? Man, is you a pimp? Cause it always feel like, man, look, when I go to the doctor, man, it always feel like I'm a hoe and you a pimp because you got that money, right? You got that money, huh? Huh? What? That's how they do you. What? You said what? You got what? Huh? Yeah, you better give me that money. I feel like I'm gonna get pimp slapped. I'm scared to go back. When I go to the doctor's office, I feel like a hoe in the street, like, I got your money, daddy. I got your money up. Things was a little slow out there today. I ain't hurt myself too bad. So, if things was a little, what? I had to laugh myself. What? It was slow. You had a slow night, huh? You did, huh? But you got the rest of the money, even though it was a slow night. Well, Daddy, every time I go to the doctor, I feel like I get pimped. The pimp really don't do nothing for her. She really protecting herself on the street. He's just kind of some kind of weird, like, boys to men manager or some shit, or new edition manager or something. Cause man, how I still owe you money? And I'm doing all the work. Man, nope. Let me tell you something. This let me see how effed up the system is, see? Now, the system is this messed up to the point where you mean to tell me I owe this little young kid all this money because he wanted to go spend $750,000 on an education to come and look up my nose hole. Okay. But you mean to tell me the school teachers need to purchase their own pencils to give to the students? The educators need to buy paper to give to their students. The educators have to stand in the damn lunchroom and be security guards over the children while they eat lunch. Now, this teacher, these educators don't just teach your children. Your educators don't just sit there and grade the papers. They take that shit home and they be grading. I done laid next to an educator for the last 20 something years, and I understand and I know what they do. You know what they do? They bring that shit home. They don't never punch out. These teachers, you be wondering why these teachers be single, divorced, because they like truck drivers, man. You gonna never go home. They don't never got time to spend with their loved ones and their children because they're taking care of your children. And the worst part is they getting pimped because when they do all of that, they money can't even pay the bills. You might be going to Walmart and you see the Walmart greeter. That Walmart greeter is a highly educated educator. You might say hello to the Walmart greeter. The Walmart greeter might be a professor. How the hell is it that I'm paying this young punk kid $3,500 to look up my damn nose holes, see if I got a nasal infection or whatever, and I better pay or they coming to get me? But we ain't got enough money to pay the people that, listen to me now, listen close. We cannot pay the people that taught the snot-nosed kid. We can't pay him. This instructor, this educator taught the doctor how to be a doctor, but we won't pay the educator. What kind of planet is this? I'm telling you, sometime I wake up, when I wake up, you ever fell asleep on the bus? You ever fell asleep on the bus? You're on a city bus, and you fell asleep like this. This is every city bus sleep like that right there. You ever fall asleep like that? Wake up, look out the window, and you know you missed your stop. You on the whole wrong side of the city. You jump up and pull that bell. Bing, 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 bing. Oh, shit. I feel like that every day I wake up. I got off at the wrong stop. I'm on the wrong side of the city. Or you end up back at the station. Last stop, we're at the station. All riders, get off here. What? Wait, I'm supposed to be on 13th and North. No, that was 35 minutes ago, sir. Get off the bus. Exit in the rear. Every day I feel like I got off at the wrong stop because this world is screwed up. I'm in a lost land. I don't know this neighborhood. I don't know these people I'm around. I don't know how to get back home. That's how I feel every day I wake up out of my bed. Confused. You mean to tell me the educators, the teachers don't make no money? They make damn near a stone skip away from minimum wage. But doctors won't even touch you. They be scared to touch you or tell you anything. They drive Maseratis. Where your teacher, car been in the shop and she can't pay to get it out of the damn shop. So she got her neighbor taking her to work. Get out of here. Kind of damn world we live in. Where the person that taught the doctor how to be a doctor don't make as much as the doctor. The doctor makes more. Man, move, scoot over with that, man. Scoot on over there, over that way with that bullshit. That's bullshit. You can't say anything to me to make that right. There's no logical reasoning that you could sit and tell me and make me understand that logic. You mean the person that helped create you does not make more than you. That's where we live, though. And you better pay or they'll ruin your life, ruin your credit, because that's how it's a domino effect. You can't pay your hospital bill. They feed you a bunch of bullshit. You get sick. You go to the doctor, you can't pay the doctor bill, or you ain't got no insurance, whatever. Next thing you know, they done ruined your credit, ruined everything in your life. Now you can't get a loan, you can't get no credit, can't buy a house, can't buy a car. You can't buy a car, so you can't get around. You on a damn bicycle. All because you couldn't pay an astronomical price that nobody, you don't even know what the price is. That lady called me. Listen to me now. The lady calls me and tell me I owe $120 on a hospital bill, right? That's some gangster shit. The only people that can call you up and tell you you owe them some money and they give you a number without no paperwork, that's gangster. You called me on my personal phone and said, hey, where my money at? You ain't gave me no paperwork. You ain't sent me no bill. No, what? Like, where did you get this number from? Where did $120 come from? Like, what part of that? All they had to do was tell your ass to stay home for one day and take that $120 that they paying you, secretary, and pay whatever the hell they talking about I owe them. All they had to do was keep your ass to the house for one day. That don't even make no damn sense. Huh? Thank you for that, Gina. Said thank you, Leah, for taking the time to teach Leah, give us your heart. I'm sorry. It's just we live in a world now. We live in a world now where we're being demonized to be a regular Joe. I'm the bad guy now. I'm the one that people laugh at now, right? I'm the one to get picked on. You a regular Joe. Average guy. I'm the one, huh? That's weird to me. That's strange. To just be everyday average Joe, but you ends up being the bad guy. Because you don't. Here's one thing. I'm gonna leave off with this. I know this been on forever. I'm gonna say this. When I was younger, you know, I know a lot of gangsters. I know a lot of, you know. Once I got to a certain age, I realized I don't want to surround myself. Once I start having children, especially, I don't want to be around gangsters. I don't want to be around people that's running from the law all the time, because that might jeopardize me, which will jeopardize my children. I don't want to surround myself with people that don't, fit in my criteria, my lifestyle. I don't want to surround myself with people like that, whether it's crime or anything else. I just don't want to surround myself with that. And you know what? Here's the funny part. When I was younger and my friends be like, man, why don't you come around no more? Man, I just don't get on like that no more. It was easy. You could say that and get away with it. It's over with. Oh, for real, man? You be tripping, man. Come on, you want a beer? Nah, I don't drink beer no more. Oh, for real? Nah, I'm good. That's just true story on that part. I don't drink beer. For real? Oh, man, I remember you used to like some beer. I don't get out. Ah, you know what them dudes did? My friend, they respected my decision. I didn't dog them because they like drinking beer. I just don't get out. They respected my decision. Right? Hey, you don't want nothing? You want cigarette? You want square? I don't smoke. I ain't never smoked. Oh, well, okay. They respected that. It was as easy as that. It was so easy and worked so well. You had my other friends was respecting me so much for my decision that they would even speak up before I would. So somebody would come over to the house and be like, "Hey man, hey lad, you want a beer?" Oh, he don't drink no more. See, I didn't even have to say nothing, right? He don't drink no beer. No, don't give him that. He cool. What? Yeah, man, he don't drink no more. What? He don't drink no more beer. He don't mess with that. When a square, he don't smoke either. You know he ain't never smoked. They respect you so much that they start spreading the message that you don't get out no more, right? Just that simple. These days, you cannot do that. If I don't want to deal with your choices of lifestyle, whether it's gangster, okay, or whatever. Now, if you tell somebody like, "Oh, I'm cool. You sure you don't want to come to this wedding?" "I'm good, man. I'm cool." They don't be like, "Oh, you sure you?" Nobody respects that you just don't want to do that. They take it now if you don't want to do a certain thing that you hate them. You hate them. You despise them. You're against them. It's not it. I just don't get out like that. That's all. I don't wanna be there. That's all. Nobody respects you for what you want to do no more, who you want to be, who you want to be around. Now you're demonized if you don't accept every freaking choice that every person makes on this planet. If you made a choice that you have to deal with every single day, why do I have to agree with it as well? That's not fair, man. All I'm saying, that's not fair. It's not fair. If 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 I make a choice in my life every day, you know what I mean? I don't force that on you. I don't force that on you. I show it to you. If you like it, you down. If you don't, you can turn the channel. These days, people ain't give you no choice. Everybody got their own personal universe, and you better like it. You better like them, you better love them, and you better hold them up, or you cancel. All I'm saying is, it's not fair. You can't make me like what I don't want to have nothing to do with. And then when you use the analogy of the gangsterism stuff on certain things, you wouldn't want to be around no hardened criminals or no murderers or no, if you don't like swimming with the damn sharks. Listen, there's people, guess what? There, anybody been skydiving? Anybody been skydiving? Let me put my damn hand down, because I haven't. Let me tell you something. You couldn't put a freaking gun in my head and make me jump out no damn plane with this damn grocery bag on my back. You can't make me do that. It's not my ish. It's not my thing. You can't make me do that, right? Anybody been hiking up one of them snowy ass, cold ass mountains with them dudes up there stuck like this, been there for 50 years? Guess what? People get their rocks off doing that. I will never do that. Listen, this is my promise to you. I will never do that. Okay. Anybody ever been skiing on some skis? I will never do that either. I don't hang around people to be skiing. I don't hang around mountain climbers. You ever see them dudes climb them cliffs and they dig in that little pouch on their booty hole and put that little powder on them and rock climb with just their fingertips? You ever see them dudes? They just be hanging by one hand. They digging their butt crack for some reason to pull out some powder. I don't understand it. Pull out this powder, and then they grab the mountain, and they keep on climbing. Nothing underneath them but Jesus. Nothing under them. No ropes, no strings, nothing. They just dig in that butt crack and go for another hump of rocks. So them dudes would say, hey man, you want to go climbing? Climbing what? The rocks, the hills. For what? That's what we do. We love it. No, I'm good. I'm all, no. We got a whole team of guys. We all go up and have a good time. Once we all reach the top of the mountain, we go up there, have some beers, and sing old 90s medleys. No, man, I believe I'm good. Just because I don't mountain climb, jump out of no airplanes with no grocery bag on my back, I don't want to go up and be stuck in one of those snowy mountains for the next 50 to 100 years like the rest of them dudes with them blue boots on and stuff. Don't mean I don't respect them people for doing it. Huh? I respect you. I'm sure we'll need you in emergency for something. Climbing rocks and digging in your butt crack, pulling out powder. I'm sure there's a niche for that somewhere. There's some use for that. I've seen that movie Vertical Limits. Let that criminal go. Man, he climbing rocks. We ain't gonna catch him. Get a helicopter. My point is this. You can't make people like the choices that you have made in your life. And when they say, I don't want to do that, or I don't agree with climbing up this, for instance, you climb up the side of that damn mountain, you hold on to that rock, you dig in your butt crack, you grab the powder, you go for another rock. To me, you risking a precious life that the Creator gave you all for thrills. You risking your life and limb for an adrenaline rush, for a thrill. See how I looked at that? I'm looking at it in a whole different light than you looking at it. You looking at it as you're trying to push the boundaries of your body and try to, I just look at it different. That don't mean I disrespect you. I just look at that issue a little bit different. That's all. I feel I wouldn't jump out of a plane unless the plane was on MF and fire. Okay, let's straighten it out. I would jump out one if I heard a loud bang and some fire came out, I would jump with that grocery bag on my back. But for fun, no. I'm not Scarfacing the plane. I jump out of planes for fun. I don't jump out of planes for fun. I look at it as every day on this earth is precious, and I'm trying my hardest not to risk anything to have that snatched away from me anytime soon. So if you can respect me for my decision of not wanting to climb rocks and mountains and snow hills and looking for Sasquatch and shit, if you can respect, why can't we do that in our everyday life? If you made a decision in your life that you made for yourself, why do I have to like it? Why, if I don't like it, I get canceled? Why, if I don't like, you know, it's not fair. It's not fair. And the world we live in now is forcing us that you better like these mountain climbers or we're going to get rid of you. You better like snow hiking up these cold ass mountains when it's 40 below zero in the summertime or we going to cancel you. And I just feel that is so unfair. So that means it's a one-way conversation. So you don't respect me because of how I don't want to do the mountain climbing. right? So, see, I have to respect you because you want to climb the mountain, but you can't respect me. You don't have to respect me because I don't. That's not fair. That's one-sided. That's one side. I'm forced to like you, like climbing mountains. It's not fair, man. This world is like that now, where you're being forced on a daily basis to want, you're being forced to like something. And if you don't like it, they'll get rid of you. Period. And see, everybody thinks social media is nothing. It's no big deal. Social media makes and breaks people's lives. Just like you getting fired from your job. Just like anything else these days, social media is just as important as your everyday reality. And if you get canceled from it, it's going to have those same repercussions. Today, you remember at your job, even probably to this very day, some of you, if you don't sit with the cool kids at work, or even in high school or junior high, if you don't sit with the cool kids, if you don't sit at the table with all the rest of the kids, you're an outcast. You gotta sit with them if you want anything good to happen for you this school year, right? You don't want to get pushed in a locker. I know I'm saying my age. You don't want to get pushed in a locker. You don't want to get bullied. You don't want to get punked. So you gotta join this little clique of kids that mean no good. You can't just sit at the damn table by your damn self and eat your damn sandwich and go back to class. No, no, no. First thing they see, that kid sitting over there eating that sandwich by himself. What's wrong with him? Nothing. He just don't want to sit with you. You can't do that no more. You can't sit at the table by yourself and like, look, I just don't want to sit with you. I don't like y'all conversation. Y'all might be talking about football and basketball. Man, I'm over here talking about the arts. I'm talking about painting. I'm talking about chess, playing chess. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to talk about football and basketball. I want to talk about the next move on this chessboard. That's all. I don't disrespect y'all for talking about sports at y'all lunch table. I just want to sit at this lunch table with people that talk about chess. I don't dislike y'all, nothing. Just a little bit of chess, that's all. Now, if you don't want to sit at the table with the rest of the world, you cancel. You either sit at the cool kid table with the rest of the world of all the trendy fashion and click up with the rest of the world and what's going on, or you cancel. Sad but true. I don't know how this ended up here, but this is usually how it goes for me. I've been on here for like 5,000 hours. So I'm sorry, you guys. You're right. The world now, this society is bullies. You better like what they want you to like, or they get rid of you. Simple. I promised my brother I wasn't going to talk about none of this stuff no more. I promised my brother, I said, man, I'm going to stop doing that. I'm going to stop flying off the cuff, man. Because I'm only one person. I can't make that change. I can't tell people what to do with their lives, nor would I ever want to do that. I just think, I'm going to be honest with you. I said I was going to stop. I think what reflects today is and it shows like crazy, our loss of spirituality. It shows. That's the last thing anybody think about anymore. Because I think sometimes if you thought about what the Father wanted, what he expects of you, I think you wouldn't make as many decisions, because I know I do. Because let me tell you something. If it wasn't for God for me, I'd probably be in jail or dead. I'm just telling you. See, I don't always just play off of what the first thing to run across my mind. I have a conversation with my Father. I know this sounds crazy, but I'm telling you, I have a conversation because I don't know, I'll be honest, I don't always think positively. I'm a good guy, but I think most of us about the same way. I'm a good guy, but it don't stop bad thoughts from entering your mind. You know, the devil always busy. So things run across your mind, and you always think like, I could pull that off, right? I have that conversation, and without that conversation I have with the Father, I would probably be dead or in prison because some of my ideas are be Lex Lutherish sometimes. Don't act like you don't be. Don't act like Lex Luthor thoughts don't run through your mind, because they do. Tell you, somebody dropped their wallet in the store, I can guarantee you your first thought is payday. Oh, wait a minute. The Lord. Hold on a second. You sure? I ain't got no gas, Lord. Now I don't even take out $5. Give him the whole wallet back. The whole thing. Let me hold on to that MasterCard. No. He got all that money, Lord. He got on Jordans. He don't even need wasting it. And I just need. Okay. Yes, Father. Yes. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. We've all had that conversation. He got on Jordans. He got gold teeth all in his mouth. He got $14,000 worth of teeth. Lord, I just need $5 for gas. Just let me just pull that one bill. It's already halfway out, Lord. No? Sir, ma'am, whatever. You dropped your wallet. So, let me get out of here, y'all. I'm sorry for raving. I'll try to have that video up for y'all tomorrow. I love this tent. I like being out here. So, say the cyborg life, yeah, we being programmed on a daily basis. Regina Kelly says she's probably grateful right now. If you're talking about the lady or whatever that dropped her wallet or his wallet, whatever, I doubt it. They just got, they whole insides is rotten. You know? Their whole insides is rotten. That's all. Those kind of people you can't talk to. Right? You just stay out of it. All right, y'all. Live Farmer 73. I love all y'all. Hope you enjoy the video tomorrow. It's fairly brief. It's simple, straight to it, no fluff. And hope you enjoy it. All right. Live Farmer 73. I love you, and I'm out.